So what I want to invite us into is instead of magical thinking, what if we step into miracle being, right? What if that is the space that we are engaging within ourselves, that we are allowing this idea of knowing the truth of who we are, that we can stay on our cue card, or if we fall off our cue card, we can have compassion with ourselves and we can call ourselves back. And I was reminded of scripture, which doesn't happen that often for those, but I was reminded of scripture. This is from Mark. He awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And then the wind ceased, and there was a dead calm. Now, for those who remember this story from Scripture, Jesus has been preaching for a really long time on a boat to the crowds in the hills, and he's pretty tired, and he goes to sleep. And a storm arises, and the disciples are freaking out. And this is what happens within us. The Christ that we are, the awakened that we are, the enlightened that we are, the wholeness that we are, the I am that we are, sometimes it goes to sleep, and the storms arise around us, and we are the disciples, and we freak out. And we don't trust that we can actually calm the waters. We don't trust that we have that capacity within ourselves to be the eye of the storm, to be the stillness at the very center of it all. And so in the activity of the panic, that higher consciousness awakens. We all have access to this. And that higher consciousness just has to say, "Peace, be still." And this is when we are speaking with our own spiritual authority. This is when we say, we're not speaking to the wind, we're not speaking to the elements around us. Who are we speaking to? Ourselves. We're saying, "Peace, be still." Quiet the anxiety, quiet the fear. Remember, fear, false evidence appearing real, right? False evidence appearing real. And we have these practices that can guide us, that can support us, so that instead of reacting, we can respond. We can respond from the truth of who we are.